going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're going to be installing fenders on the fat bike to protect us from the snow. But before we get into today's video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that little bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content we got on this channel. So we are going to be installing some fenders on the fat bike because of snow. Snow gets in your face, snow gets all over you. Snow is cold, so you don't really want to get cold. Fenders is a great way to go for them. So these fenders here, these are actually from Barfly Bike. These are their Mudfly fenders. Sadly, they don't make them anymore, but these ones I ran on the dirt jumper a long time ago. I have an install video actually installing them on the dirt jumper a long time ago. And the front fender I ran for a long time. The rear fender I ended up taking off of the dirt jumper because it got in the way when I was riding skate parks. So I ended up taking that off, but these fenders look like they will fit our fat bike tires. So we're going to be putting them on there. It makes a lot of sense. So we have a front fender. It's a pretty similar design to the mountain bike fender I installed a while ago when I actually switched it out on the dirt jumper. Very similar design. This one actually has a little bit more on the front to protect it from there. So again, makes a big difference when you're riding in the snow. And then we got the rear fender, which actually kind of covers like all of right there. It's kind of a nice little design for a fat bike, I would say. So we're gonna get these installed on the bike. Go ahead and move up to the front. We'll do the front first. That one's pretty simple, and then we'll move on to the back after that. So the big deal with these fenders, they're super simple. I mean, essentially they zip tie on, so they're easily removable, and if you catch them on something, they just rip the plastic and rip the fender off. So pretty easy. This guy, for zip ties, it does have one in the middle. That's if you have a mountain bike with a fork bridge. You can add an extra zip tie in there. In my case, that's my middle right there. So I'm not going to use the middle, I'm just going to do the two on the outside. Essentially, you just fold this like that, get it inside, get all the zip ties inside, and just start tightening up from there. And we're going to go ahead, do a little bit on the top first, or we can get it sucked up to the fork. There we go. And then we just go ahead and pop our little side guys on here. And same with this side. I don't know how well these are going to look, but they should work. Okay, there we go. Cinch this other top one down. There we are, and the same over here. And we're going to get these, pretty tight so it kind of holds up to the fork. Okay. And we'll do our last zip tie right there. We'll just kind of send all our tails to the back of the fender. And yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Not bad looking. It doesn't hit the tire, which is my biggest concern. So it doesn't hit the tire, so good, good, good. So I got then you just got I get a pair of flush cutters. You can use wire cutters. The bad thing with flush cutters is it doesn't leave the little tail. It'll slice your hand open when you go to when you accidentally touch a zip tie. So makes a big difference. They're super cheap, and if you're doing zip ties, which you are on bikes a lot, yeah, get them. Make a big difference. Snip all our tails off, and there we go. Man, I mean, it doesn't hit. It doesn't look amazing, but I mean, the purpose of this is not snow on my face, so that'll do its job. I mean, essentially it's going to cover the center track. It's not going to get so much the edges, but I want the center track is what I'm really focused on. So, yeah, it's still got room underneath it, so if I get some snow caught up in the tire, it should be good. Front fender installed, go ahead and work on the back one. Okay, so onto the rear, pretty much works the same way. So again, 4 zip ties right here, and this one kind of bends with the bike. So in this case, it kind of goes like that is how it's going to end up going. So same deal, we're just going to slide them down here. This was one of the cooler fenders I liked because it's very minimal. There's some that go onto your seat post, under your seat, and I was never a fan of those. I didn't think they looked that great. So let's see if we can get this guy to work on here. We'll do that. Throw this guy in. Try and pull that fender away from the tire as much as we can. Here we go, it might work. Okay, and then we get our zip ties here on the side to hold our sides on. There's one. Let's get our other side. We'll see how this ends up looking out. See if it gives us enough clearance to not rub the tire the entire time we're riding. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that'll work. I'm okay with that. I'll live. I think these you can actually put around here, but I don't really remember. So we're just gonna do it like that. How it works. I like that. There we go. Cool. We got fenders on. We trim my zip ties and take a step back and see how they end up looking. And there we go, we got 2 fenders installed on the fat bike. Super simple. That's why I like these fenders. Why I like these Barfly fenders. They had them for everything. They had them for mountain bikes, road bikes, gravel bikes, and they worked. So again, these are the Mudflies. Sadly, I don't see them on their website anymore. I guess they stopped selling them, but they work really good. And I think they're gonna work pretty good on the fat bike. These work for mountain bikes, so they're not perfect. They're not perfect for a fat bike. Obviously, they're made for like a, you know, up to probably like a 2.5 inch tire, not a 4 inch, but they actually cover pretty halfway decent. So I'm okay with this. So I'm excited to get out and, you know, ride in the slush now, because I'm not going to get coated hopefully every time. And yeah, worst case, I hate them. I cut 4 zip ties and I take them off. So makes it very easy versus some that bolt on. You have to spend a bunch of money. These were ridiculously inexpensive. These were not that much, even when you could get them, and you could realistically use a regular mountain bike fender on the same thing, and it would work too. You don't have to get a fat bike specific one unless you want complete coverage, but for something I laying around the garage, that's gonna work. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. I'll have a link down to something very similar to this in the description. I know there's other companies out there that make them, so I will have a product very similar to these in the description so you can check it out. Of course, I'll have a link to Barfly too, because even though they don't have the fenders anymore, but they're a great company. They have awesome mounts for your Garmin, for your GPS, your GoPro lights, all that kind of stuff. They have mounts for everything. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you got any comments or questions, let me know down in the comments section below. Love chatting with you guys. Love answering questions you guys have, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.